Here on April 22nd, Bryce Elder, his first pitch with a big club this year, is a sinker downstairs and off. Women's club, the Braves just played him in a series 2 weekends ago and got a win 2 out of 3 against Miami. But here in game 1 of this series, Luis Arraez doing what he does best, getting a single to center field.
Nice, such a
18-game hit streak against the Atlanta Braves now with that single to center field. And here is Brian De La Cruz. And Bryce Elder, as Wiley talked about, an extra day of rest, actually. This is a soft liner that gets over the head of Arcia, so back-to-back singles by Arraez and De La Cruz.
And this one on the slider from.
This one in the air, pretty well hit to right center. Back goes Acuna. He's at the wall, and it's off the wall. Everybody had to wait. Now they might have an issue. Yes, they do. Coming home is Arraez, and he's going to be gunned down. Right now for Skip Schumacher's Miami Marlins. And Josh Bell comes up hacking and fouls it away. Ball third. And this ball put in play. Shallow left center. And they're not going to be able to tag and try to score. And Harris, high throw. And he's swinging first pitch. Well, look, there's no secret. We saw
with that. He has the kind of stuff where against aggressive hitters it should play well if he's hitting his spots.
He is going to get out of this. Coming in is Duvall. He's got it. Single, double to start the game, but no runs for the Marlins. Right now, it's Tim Anderson. And a swing and a miss. 0-1. That was one of the most unorthodox top of the first, though, that you will ever see. Where you have 2 singles and a. He's got Anderson 0-2. Slider away. But in the starting lineup tonight. Two from Elder. Whoa, struck him out. Got a little extra for his money there as the bat went. That may have been the most impressive. So the first strikeout this year for Bryce Elder, and now. Well, again, Bryce Elder is so good last year. Half over a 5 ERA, not as effective. But the entire body of work was really good for what he was asked to do. He does give up a 1-out single here to Nick Gordon.
Had to play out, and I would agree that right now it probably is pretty important here for the staff how he does.
This is going to turn out well. That is what you call a tailor-made 6-4-3. And here is Nick Fortes batting at the bottom of the order. Talked about it in Miami, but the catcher spot.
Terrific, quite honestly. They are hitting .075 right now as a group with a .231 OPS. Not on base, OPS.
He felt very good, but offensively they did struggle to produce. But last a little bit. Center field, Michael Harris has it. One away. Split a 4-game series before coming here when they were in Chicago against the Cubs. So some signs of optimism for him
this year. But you also mentioned guys like Jake Berger, who is out. And this is not a team that can afford to miss significant. Did really well, but the Marlins not really built for that.
Luis Arraez lifts this to right. Ronald Acuna going back, and he's got it a few steps in front of the wall. Awaits the first offering. Strike at the knees. Here's your chance.
Let's go. Now let's him out with something in the zone.
Could it be? He did it.
I'm out of here.
10
for Bryce Elder. He still had second and third with 1 out, but that would have been second and third. No outs, a run in. Your back's against the wall. He did a great job getting out of that. It was a good job managing that base running mistake.
So now here in the top of the 4th, Bryce Elder. His streak of 10.
Usually around 16 pitches per inning.
Trying to bunt, but Jazz bunts it foul. 2-2. That looks good. It is good. Down goes Jet. And now the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. Told you about Elder last year, of course, Marlins. So this is a team he's seen a lot. This is already his 8th career start against the Fish. Pitch coming to Josh Bell. Way high. Over last year at the trade deadline from Cleveland. And he's able to hold off on the swing there. First time in Major League history. Well, now it's really over. Ground ball. Matt Olson backhands. He flips. 2 away.
Over the last couple of innings.
Up and into Jesus Sanchez. His first homer of the year, but he got his money's worth. Ryan Feltner. So popping his bat.
He's got some of that all or nothing feel to him. Now, he usually expands the zone.
Swinging 3-0. There goes that patience.
Hey, that is a terrible swing to Savor. Probably would have been ball 4.
And now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch in play, and Fletcher cannot jump high enough to grab it. So a 2-out single for Sanchez. Swinging in the 2nd inning. That's one of those where the location
zone. It looked like it did as a crossed home plate.
That got the corner. 1-2. Reaching for it and through the right side with Fletcher cheating up the middle. That allowed Anderson to get the single. So 2 on, 2 out. Left fielder Nick Gordon. And a slider in there for a strike.
Those are huge numbers, and these guys all batting right in a row.
And he hits a weak grounder to Fletcher, and Elder gets out of it. A couple of singles, but matters is the score. And right now it's Atlanta 3 and Miami nothing. Bryce Elder back to work here in the 5th inning. Facing 8-9-1, starting with Rivera. That thing is painted in the bottom. Tried the outside edge and missed with a 4.
Did a good job after allowing a couple of base hits to finish off the inning.
Now let's get back to that 10. That was pretty good. Now the 2-2. And the count runs full.
Incredible depth to it.
Ground ball. Fletcher was up the middle, cheating that way, and he takes care of Rivera in the 3rd inning. Back down to Gwinnett. Bouncer to 3rd. Nice pick. Tough in between hop. Austin Riley made it look easy. And Luis arrives. But Vine's going down. 2 starts. Decent work.
A couple of mistakes yesterday on that changeup that cost him. But other than that, I thought he threw the ball pretty well against a very tough Texas Rangers lineup. Down. Well, how did he finish? What kind of impression did you leave? Yeah, you can count on him if you need him again.
But today it's Bryce Elder, and he's got a 1-2-3 top of the 5th. We are halfway home. The 6th inning. Bryce Elder, just his 66th pitch. This has been Miami's hottest hitter, De La Cruz.
It's kind of interesting. Last year, his best numbers were 3rd time through. Now, they're all really close. The fact that pitch count is in good control, and he's in a great spot.
Tried to get De La Cruz to expand there on the slider.
Letting these big league hitters see you for a 3rd time, but he knows how to work it. I think that slider is part of the answer.
Rob Drakes. And now Jazz Chisholm. That one nowhere near. 1-0. Big swing. There's an 11 driven in.
got some pop in that bat. He gets a little pull heavy. He takes a lot of big swings, regardless of count, which I know is part of the game these days anyway.
The 2-2 from number 5-5. And it induces a ground ball to short. Orlando barehanded it. Got him! What a play by the All-Star shortstop. Oh, that came in and clipped him on the shoulder.
Kind of fatigue, but he has left some pitches up in the zone this inning.
Pierce Johnson is starting to loosen for 2 tonight. Ground ball to first, to second for 1. Elder covers, double play. Coming in the second and then the 6th inning. And now leading off the 7th is Tim Anderson.
Decent chance we see Pierce Johnson, who continues to throw down in that Braves bullpen. Or there may just be a matchup. There may be some.
2-1. And 3 balls and a strike. Out at a single so far tonight. And now he hits this weak lead, Austin Riley. Bare hands, got him! Excellent! Austin. Between that and the barehanded play that Arcia made earlier, you're seeing the full arsenal from the left side. Unfortunately, that Arcia play got overturned, but it still looked amazing. This one a little more routine. Fletcher takes care of Nick Gordon 2 away.
After the first 3 hitters reached on 2 singles and a double. That was a monster moment.
Rivera at the plate, who twice has grounded out tonight. Here he singles through the right side. Well, you've got the 9-hole with the catcher Fortes coming up, so I was going to say maybe Bryce stays.